Okay, so regular expression. What is regular expression? So mainly it is used to do the searching. Whenever we want to find a particular character or word or pattern from the file or from the content, then we will go for regular expression. Regular expression is supported by most of the languages. In Python, there are a lot of flexible libraries that we can use uh, to find out the patterns. So the main goal in regular expression is to extract some content from the file. It could be a word, it could be a string, it could be anything. Okay, so to extract, to search the file and to extract some content from the given file. So for that, we will use regular expression. Okay. So you might have learned this in data programming one. There is a separate chapter that we deal with string. String has lot of built-in functions to perform this kind of searching, right? So, but regular expression is a separate library in Python that has hundreds of built-in functions that we can use to perform this searching. So the main goal of the regular expression is to do smart searching. Note down the word smart searching. Okay, so it's not like this in a regular string object. There are there are a lot of limitation in performing searching, but when you use regular expression, you can narrow down your search and you can perform smart searching. So the takeaway point from this is regular expression helps us to separate a particular content from the given content. So to perform smart searching, you can do any kind of, so it works with pattern matching. It will look for a pattern, and if it finds the pattern, then it will extract that pattern and give it as output, right? So it works on pattern matching. So what kind of pattern it matches? It matches the characters, it matches words, or it can match any kind of, any number of text patterns or numeric pattern, anything. Okay, so it can match, it can perform pattern matching on different type of context. So note it down. So how are we going to do that pattern matching using regular expression? Regular expression has lot of meta characters. So whatever you see here in the first column, the second column is termed as meta character. So you have to note down this because you will have the quiz. Regular expression is all about understanding the symbol. So it's like little bit memorize. You have to memorize these symbols. Okay. So please take notes on these symbols because using this only you can perform pattern matching. So this characters and everything is important in regular expression, where this the this character, the first character is known as caret. Okay, so what is the meaning of this caret symbol in regular expression? It just denotes the beginning of the regular expression. I'll show you the example. If you look at this, you can see here I have given this caret symbol from. What does it mean? So that means in the given content, whenever you see a pattern that starts from that, after that caret symbol, whatever you have given, here you have given from. So what does it mean? Wherever you see from, the starting is from, then just extract that content. So the caret symbol means the beginning of the regular expression. And then the dollar symbol, in the other hand, it means end of regular expression. Just opposite. Caret means beginning and dollar symbol means end of the regular expression. So if the given content, if you find something like this in the something, whatever you want to search, that is at the end of that pattern, then extract that. So saying that, for that, you will use dollar symbol. And bracket, what is the meaning of square bracket? Square bracket means check for a single character in the string. For example, you can look at this example here. In this is square bracket, A, E, I, O, U. So what does it mean? In the given string, if you find a character A, E, I, O, U, you can give any character. You can, if you give A to Z 0 to 9, then it will pick anything lowercase a to z, 0 to 9, it will pick it up. I'll show you the example. For example, if you, I think I have an example here. Yeah. So you can see the square bracket here. So what is the meaning of this? In the given string, here this is the string. In the given string, if you find uppercase A and lowercase z, then take it away. So here in this string, there is no uppercase A and no lowercase z. So it doesn't give, it just gives empty string. But if you take the second expression, here you can see in the given string, if you find uppercase H, uppercase W, uppercase D, or lowercase c, then just extract that character from the string. So you can see the output here. What is the output? There is H here, there is uppercase W here, there is uppercase D here. So it just extract how many, what is that? It will just extract and give it as output. You can see here, there are two C's. One C is in the welcome and the another C is from course. So since there are two C, it just gives two C in the list. Why, how you can do that? Like not only one. So if it extracts C, it just look for it will keep on searching. To keep on searching for the same character, you have to give this plus symbol. So okay, inside this, if you give plus symbol more than one, you have to find that pattern more than once. Okay, so that is the meaning of plus symbol. So you have to note down all of this, the meaning of each and every character. So plus means more than one. And in the other hand, the question mark means don't go for more than one, just one. If you want to say, I don't want to look for more than one character. If you find this character, then stop searching. If you want to do that, then it is called then you have to use this quotation mark in opposite to plus. Okay, so that will just pick only once. That will just extract it only once. Okay, so that is 0 or 1 occurrence. Plus means one or more occurrence. And parenthesis, what is the meaning of parenthesis? So if you use parenthesis, then it means check for a string. That means not a single character. I'm just going to search for the group of characters that is called string. So that is the meaning of parenthesis. And then you can see this multiplication symbol, the multiply sign, asterisk sign. What is the meaning of asterisk sign? Asterisk sign means check for any number of occurrences, same like plus. Okay, same like plus, the meaning is same. It also means that that particular pattern can occur as many times as in the given input. Okay, so that is the meaning of, so both are same, kind of same, similar meaning. And then dot symbol. What is the meaning of dot symbol? Dot means check for a single character which is not the ending of line. So that means don't look at the end of the line. Okay, so that is the meaning of that. Don't look at the end of the line, ignore it. So that is meaning of dot character. And then pipe symbol means logical or. That means if you want a pattern, if you want to match a pattern, this or that, then you will go for pipe symbol. And this one is as usual escaping character. So for example, if you don't want, asterisk means multiply sign. But if you really want to extract the asterisk symbol itself, how can you do that? For example, for let's say that you are putting plus symbol in your pattern matching to say that you want to extract many characters. That is the meaning. If you put plus, then it will take it in that way. But you meant the literal, well, you don't want to like decode it to that meaning, like one or more occurrence. You literally want to extract plus symbol. In that case, how can you do that? That is why we use escape character. Okay, so don't decode that plus to this meaning. Just take plus as it is. To say that, you will use escape character. We all know that. What is the meaning of escape character? That same meaning is here in regular expression as well. So that is escaping character. And then exclamation symbol. What is exclamation symbol? The same meaning, logical not. So don't take this pattern, just ignore that pattern. Like that, if you want to say not, then you will use this logical symbol not. And then finally, this curly brace, the meta character table, the last one is curly brace. Curly brace means, curly bracket means repeat the preceding character. Repeat the search. Repeat the search in this. For example, I'll tell you. I think I have an example here. Yeah, here you can see inside the curly brace, I have given 42. That means it exactly represents the number of character. Okay, so number of character or number of pattern match, anything, whatever. If you give something inside the curly brace, then the meaning is just count it. Curly brace means count number of patterns. Okay, so please take notes on all this, the meaning of this meta character. You will have quiz from your quiz will be from this. Even your quiz or your exam part 1 question, the exam 3 part 1 question will be from this. Okay, so please take notes on this meta character. What is the meaning of each symbol? And I have expanded some more list here. For example, if you use escape character, yes, the meaning of that meta character is just look for match with white space. If you give uppercase yes, then match non-white space character. That means if you find non-white space, then take it. If you find white space, don't take it. Just opposite. Lowercase means look for white space. Uppercase means don't look for white space. Okay. And then you can combine multiple meta characters. You can combine multiple characters together that I have given here. Asterisk means many, right? Asterisk and the quotation means applies immediately given character, indicate to match 0 or more time, but with non-greedy mode. Okay, we will see that. What is greedy mode? What is non-greedy mode? We will see it in detail. Okay, so you can look at this list where whatever I have explained so far in this table, you will just do multiple. You will just combine multiple symbols together. Okay, that is the meaning of that. Okay, so this I have already explained you. The AE, IOU, you can give anything. You can give DC, whatever you give, it will just pick that character and give it as a list. Okay, so parenthesis means extract a character as a list element. You can give the characters like this, or you can simply say A to Z and 0 to 9. What is the meaning of this? A to Z means lowercase starts from A to lowercase Z. Whatever you find in the given string, just extract it and put it in output list. And the meaning of this is from 0 to 9, whatever you find between this digit, just extract it and put it as list element. And meaning of this is whenever you see the first character of any alphanumeric character, just extract that. So that is, we have seen that, right? Caret symbol means starting, beginning of the regular expression. So if you combine this and this, the meaning is whenever the first character is alphanumeric, whether it is uppercase or lowercase, whenever you see the first character as alphanumeric character, just extract it and put it in the output. And parenthesis I have already explained. And the meaning of this escape character small b, lowercase b means match the empty string, but only at the start and end of the word. Just look at the starting and end of the word. Don't need to look at the middle of the word. Just look at the starting of character and the end of the character. And if you give escape character uppercase B, then means matches the empty string, but not at the end of. So what does it mean? It will just ignore the starting and end string with the empty string. Okay, so it will just see exactly this. The meaning of this is if you say escape character uppercase B, the meaning is it will look for empty string. But if it finds any empty string in the beginning of the word or end of the word, obviously there will be this empty string at the end of the word, right? Because after that, you will not have anything, so you have to strip. That's why we will use or strip. So obviously there will be empty string at the end of any word. So if you just want to ignore that, then you can simply say that escape character uppercase B. So note down all these things. All you need to do is just understand this meta character and apply it in the code. That's what you will do in the regular expressor. And what is the meaning of escape character lowercase d? It means match any decimal digit, that is 0 to 9, whatever you see between 0 to 9, match decimal digit. And if you say escape character uppercase d, that means match any non-digit character. Okay, match non-digit. So very simple. B, lowercase b, uppercase b, lowercase d, uppercase d, lowercase s, uppercase s. So opposite meanings. All you need to understand what is the meaning. D means digit, B means empty string, S means white space. If you understood that, then you can just decode it in that way. Okay, so let's go deeper into that. We are going to see some problems, how to use this meta character to do pattern matching. So you can consider regular expression itself as a mini program, itself as a small programming language itself. Regular expression is there, used in all languages, whether you learn C++, Java, JavaScript, wherever. You can find the regular expression for pattern matching. It is there in all languages. So it itself is a separate language, but unlike other languages, it is other languages or expression-based languages or object-oriented language, but regular expression, you can consider it as character-based language. Note down the term. Regular expression is a character-based language. That means whatever you see, the character matters here. So, okay, each character has some meaning. Not each character, given list of character has specific meaning. So it will, if it looks for that character, then it will decode the meaning of the character. So you can say regular expression as a character-based programming language. Okay. Now let's go how to use regular expression in Python. So in Python, regular expression doesn't come as a built-in function. Note down this, it doesn't come as a built-in function like any other concept like string. Lot of things are there in built-in, right, in Python. But regular expression is not built-in. That means you have to import a library to perform all these operations. The name of the library is RE, regular expression. You have to simply import this RE library to use the functions associated with the library. So note it down. Import RE, that you have to use it to import the methods. To use the regular expression library, you have to use import RE as at the starting of your code. Okay. Then only you can use. And then to use any functionality from the regular expression, you know how to do it, right? The syntax to import the methods from the library is object library name. Here the library name is RE dot. It will be considered as an object. Okay, so RE dot, if you want to use the search method from the regular expression library, then you have to say RE dot search. This is the method. So in case if you want to use the search method from the regular expression, you have to include this RE dot search. This is the syntax to use any method, right? Object name dot method name. Here object name itself a library, that is RE, and then method name search. So as I told you, it is same like the doing the search in string, but it is the smart version. Okay, in string you can simply use find method to find something in the string, but doing the same thing, you can do the same thing with the search, but it is smarter version, it is advanced version. So we will do some comparison. What is the difference between using the search method from regular expression library and find method from string object, which is built-in, which comes as built-in. Okay, so let's see these two examples. What is the difference between search method from regular expression and find method in string object? Let's do that with some examples. For example, you can see this mbox sort.txt file. I don't remember where you can find this mbox in the file section. So I have this file, mbox short file. You can look for that, or I will upload this in the folio. Where is this mbox short? Yeah, here it is. So if this is the text file, okay, so I'm going to do lot of searching in this file using regular expression. You have this mbox hyphen short file in the folio. You can just download this, okay. Mbox short. Okay, now I'm going to look on what I want to do in that mbox short file. So in that file, I am just going to extract the content which starts with from. I just want to extract this. I will show this file again. You can see it has multiple things in it. In that file, I just want to extract wherever I see from, colon, and the email address. If I go through that, you can see where I see this from email address. Let me explain. Let me go through the from uppercase F and the colon should be there in the file. Just let's do regular scanning. Just go through that and see where we have this. Do we have that from, colon, and the email address? If you do a regular scanning, like just manually scan where you have this from. Here you can see uppercase F, colon, and email address. So our goal is to find the content which starts with uppercase F and say from and the colon, and then it should have this email address. This is our goal. How to achieve this? Using a regular string find method and the regular expression search method. First, let's do it with the regular string method, and then we will use regular expression to see how both works. Okay, so if you don't know about regular expression, if I give you this file from the data programming one, you know how to do that task, right? So how will you do that? First, you will create a file handler, and then you will use the open function, and then you will pass this text file, txt file to it. If it should be in the same folder, then only it will work, or you have to give the full path. Okay, here this is our file handler. Now what we are doing, as usual, we are using the for loop. For loop will take each line as a sequence of elements. So it will just read the file one line at a time, and that will be handled in the temporary variable line. So each line will be read. So what it will do, literally, it will just go to the first line and it will just read the first line, and it will look for whether it has the from colon. It has from, but does it have colon? It does not have colon. So it will not consider this because the from does not have the colon, because we want to extract the content which has from and colon. So how will you do that in a regular way, in a string method? So first you will do the right strip method. What the right strip method will do? It will just ignore whatever is there at the end of the line. If there is empty string, we don't want to consider the empty string at the end of the line. To do that, we will use OR string method. Okay, that's what I have done here. OR strip method will just ignore the empty space at the end of the line. And then what I'm doing, I'm using if condition to see whether that line has uppercase F from colon. To do that, we are using that start with function. Here I'm using that start with function, which is part of string object. This is a built-in method that comes with the string. So what I'm doing, I'm just checking whether the given line starts with from. Does it start with from? Yes, it starts with from, but doesn't have the colon. So it will not consider the first line because it does not have the colon in that. So it will ignore that line, and it will, as per the for loop, it will go to the second line. The second line, this will be very memory location. The OR strip method will ignore the empty space and it will look for from colon. This also does not have, it will ignore it and it will keep on moving. It will search for that from colon every line, in each and every line. At last, it will find it somewhere at the end of this line, end of this file. It will just find this from like this. Not that. Somewhere after this, it will find from like this. Then if it sees that a file that starts with from and colon, then it will extract it and put it in the temporary variable, line variable, and immediately it will print, because that's we have given it inside the loop, so it will immediately print it. Okay, so if I run this file code snippet, then you can see from this big file, this file is very big. It will just go through the search and just extract this from colon. This is what normally you will do if you're not using the regular expression. So no doubt you will use start with function if you're not using regular expression. But if you're going to do the same task using regular expression, how will you do that? Okay, the first thing, you have to import the regular expression library. So import RE, that is the first code to import the regular expression library so that you can use all the methods that comes with the regular expression library. And the next line, what is here? You're creating a file handler. This is a file handler. The file handling variable is hand. You might have learned all these things in the data programming 1. And then I'm using the open function to read the file. That's what you learned in the last chapter of data programming 1, how to read file. Okay, you will read the file and that file will be put in the file handler called hand. And then we are using for loop again to read through the line. In the hand, you will have the whole file. In that file, you will go to one by one, each line by line, because by default, when you give a file to the for loop, each line will be taken as an element. Okay, that's what I explained here already. So I'm moving on. So still you will use OR strip function to ignore the empty space at the end of the line. Okay, now here is the deal. This line makes the difference. So far, here you're using the string function, but here you're not going to use the string function. You're going to do the same task by using regular expression. How can you do that? So the first thing is, first you have to use, instead of starts with, you're going to use. Start means upper, the cap. You know what is the meaning of cap? I have explained. I started with the caret symbol. What is the meaning of caret symbol? Starting of the regular expression. Starting of the regular expression. That is the meaning. Now what we want to do? We want to do anything that start with the from. So now does it make sense? So start with from. To say that, you have to say the caret symbol from. And also we want colon, because there are a lot of from characters that starts with that, but it does not have colon. So we have to be very specific that I want all the lines that start with from in uppercase and colon. So this is the pattern matching. This is the pattern matching. This is what we are giving it as a pattern. So where it will be matched? In the temporary line by line, it will perform the searching. So for that, how will you do that? re.search. From the re library, use the search method and search for the caret symbol, the first character that start with from. Okay. So your exam and quiz, everything will be from the lecture and lab. You will not find this material anywhere. It will be from the lecture. So if you miss the lecture, then you will not be able to do your homework and you will not be able to do your like lot of problems. To solve that problem, you need to follow the lecture. So if you have any questions, you can ask. re.search. re.search means you're importing that the search method that comes with the regular expression library. That is the meaning. And caret symbol means starting. Starting line should be from. Okay. And then here you can see the second parameter. We are not doing it like this here. We are doing it like line dot starts with. That is the regular string method. But if you're using the regular expression, then you have to say re.search. The first parameter will be the pattern that you want to match. And the second parameter will be the actual input where you want to perform the search. Here, we are not giving the whole file. Instead, we are giving the line by line from the file. So that's why we are giving this temporary line variable. Then it will look for the file and it will just look for the starting of the line that starts with from. So if I do this run, you can see from the same thing, it gives the same exact output. So instead of saying line dot start with, we can do the same thing by using the regular expression by using the search method. So that from this you will understand the difference between the search method from the regular expression and the starts with or find method from the normal string object. So that example gives you the understanding of how you can do the same thing with the regular expression library. Okay, let's see some more examples with a little bit more matching characters, meta characters. So already you know that caret symbol means start of the line, and dot means match any character, and star asterisk symbol means match any number of times. Match any number of times. So please note down the meaning of all these things. That's what you have to memorize in regular expression. The programming logic is same. You have learned the programming language in both data programming 1 and 2. In this chapter, you're just learning this meaning of these characters. Okay, not many, only few. I have given the list here. If you go to the folio, you can download this Word document where I have given the list. Okay, so you can have this handwritten notes with you. If you don't want to memorize, you can have that handwritten notes with the meta characters in the exam. Okay, so file hand, but when you solve a lot of problems, automatically you will remember all this meta characters. You don't need to memorize it. It will automatically come to you. Okay, now let's do one more thing in the same file, but this time we want to extract this content. So do you see this content? Wherever the line starts with uppercase X hyphen. Wherever you see this content, I just want to that do at the end, at the starting of the line. So in this file, if you see any line that starts with uppercase X content, then just extract that line. This is the task. How can we do that task? We want to extract the line that starts with uppercase X content. Okay, let's do this task. So all you need to do is you have to find the exact pattern matching. So what could be the pattern matching? How we can combine the meta characters to perform this pattern matching? As usual, go through the for loop and just take each line by line and just ignore the end empty space at the end of the line by using or strip method. Okay, that is part of the string library. Okay, now we want to extract that uppercase X. So that too, it should start with, caret symbol means starting of the line. So give the caret symbol. And what we want to extract? We want to extract X. If you want to give hyphen, you can be more specific and give the hyphen. But all the wherever it has X, the hyphen is already there. So you can give hyphen or you can simply ignore it. So I'm giving at the starting of the line, if you see X, and whatever you see after the X, don't care what is there after X. Whatever you see after X, just pull everything together. That is the meaning of dot symbol. That means match any character. Pull it. Just pull it and put it together. That is the meaning of this dot. Don't care what is there after that X. And then do you see what is the meaning of this asterisk symbol? Don't worry about how many times you see that. As many times as you see this pattern, just extract that pattern. That is the meaning of this asterisk. That's why you see this many times. If you want to see, you extract it. You are not restricting it. Say, see, I want to extract this only 3 times, 4 times. You're saying that as many times you see that pattern, just extract it. To do that, you have to give asterisk symbol. And then you're giving colon. What is the meaning of that? at the end of that pattern, it should have a colon as well. It should have a colon as well. If you see the colon, then extract that as well. So that is the meaning of this pattern matching. You're giving the pattern here, and then that pattern will be searched in each line. Okay, now if I perform the searching, you can see it extracts all the line that starts with X. It doesn't care about whatever that comes after that because of this dot. And then it just look for that colon symbol and then just extract it as many times as it sees in the file. So that is the meaning. So in the second example, now you should be a little bit more familiar how you can give the pattern matching. So now you can see why this meta characters are very important. Okay, now we'll see one more example here. We are going to do a little bit more fine tuning. So what kind of fine tuning we are going to do? We are going to give this escape character yes. What is the meaning of escape character yes? If you look at that, the escape character yes means, do you see the uppercase yes means match a non-white space character. That means it doesn't want that non-space white space. It just want to extract it without white space. That means if you look at this, the second line has a big line. Let's see this one. It also pulls the same thing. That means not white space. Non-white space means if it has the white space, just pull it together. Okay. So maybe I will give small yes and see how it works. So if you give a small yes, then it does not give anything. What does it mean? It cannot find anything without space. Everything has a space in it. So that's why it does not give anything. Okay. So, but literally the meaning of this and this is exactly the same thing. The meaning is same, exactly the same thing. Okay. So this one is just to make sure that how you can use the escape character with yes, the D, those kind of stuff. Okay, pattern matching. Next one, we are going to see one more method from the RE library. Note it down. It is called find all method. So far, we have just used the search method here. The next method that we are going to use is find all method. The second method that you are learning as part of this regular expression is find all. What is this find all method will do? It will simply just extract the same thing like search, but it will just put it in the output. Okay, just put everything and put it as a list. Do you see here? It does not give it as a list, but here it just give the output as a list. So you can see X is the string. As usual, I'm importing the regular expression and X is the string. Say, hi, welcome to data programming 2 course. And then in Y variable, I'm just trying to find any character which has uppercase A and lowercase z. And in the Z variable, the third variable, I just want to find any character in the string that is uppercase H, uppercase W, uppercase D, and lowercase c. So you can see when I try to run it, the first output, print Y, when I try to run it, you can see the Y gives empty string. Why? Because do you see any uppercase A here? No. And do you see any lowercase z? No. So it does not find a single character. So again, recall the meta character. What is the meaning of the square bracket? Square bracket means check for a single character in the string. So it will always look for, whenever you give a square bracket, it will not look for a string. It will just look for a single character. Okay. So here it looks for the single character that belongs to any of these category. And if it finds something, put it in the list. If it doesn't find something, it will just give empty list. Now I'm just taking off this plus symbol and run it. it means the same, like it will just extract it as many times as it sees, because the C is 2 times. C occurs in 2 times. If I want to do the greedy searching, non-greedy searching, you can see it also extract all the empty space here, H, and then it doesn't match, doesn't match, doesn't match, and then W, and then doesn't match, doesn't match. Like that, it can give all those empty space, okay? So if I want to extract only one time, then you can give this 0 or 1. What is the meaning of 0 or 1? 0 or 1, square bracket, okay. So I will just put that question mark again. You can see. Okay, so that is that is how that square bracket will work. It will look for a character matching. It will look for character matching. I will give you one more example. This time, I just want to extract anything between 0 to 9. That means I want to look for the digits. That is going to be A. And if I want to print it, uppercase A. Do you see? It says empty character again, empty string list again. That is because it does not see anything digital. Any digits, it doesn't find any digits. That's why it gives empty string, empty list. Okay, let's speak a little bit more about how to extract digit from the file. Let's do what are the other methods, patterns that we can use to perform pattern matching with the digits. So again, I'm just giving a string, and the string is he will turn 20 in 2023. That is the string. And I'm going to use the find all method just to read escape character D. What is the meaning of escape character D? Just go and look at the table. What is the meaning of escape character D? Match any decimal digit equal to the set 0 to 9. If you want to look non-decimal digit, that is alphanumeric, then you have to give uppercase D. If you give lowercase d, then it will look for a decimal digit. So here in this example, we have given lowercase d, that means decimal digit. And if you print it, you can see list of digits will be extracted like this. Okay, let's do what, either you can use this escape character lowercase d, or you can use 0 to 9. That also will do the same thing. My two favorite numbers are 19 and 42. Then it just gave 2 is also digit, 9 is also digit, and 42 is also digit. I'll give you one more thing. If you want to extract non-digits by using find all, can you do that? Non-digit. Non-digit means you don't need to give it in square bracket, or escape capital D. Capital D means non-digit, right? You know that. Capital D means non-digit. So do you see? The second one gives non-digit values. Non-digit values. That means uppercase. If you give the lowercase d, then it will just extract digit value. Okay. Okay. So one more example here. I'm just applying this 09 as many times as you want. That is the meaning of plus symbol. And it will extract. Do you see how it extracts? It will keep 1 as a separate list. The light travels at the constant speed of 1.0 billion kilometer per hour. How many digits are there? It will take this 1 as a separate digit element. This is second digit element, third, fourth, and then fifth, and then sixth, 7. So it's C, 7 patterns. So it will just extract that as a list which has 7 elements. This is how you will work with digits using regular expression. Okay. So all you need to do is give 0 to 9 or lowercase d. Now we'll speak about the greedy matching and non-greedy matching. So I was speaking about the greedy matching and non-greedy matching here. So let's speak a little bit more about that. What is greedy matching and what is non-greedy matching? So greedy matching means it will just repeat the character. It will try to expand a match as big as possible. That means the largest possible pattern matching. For example, look at this. I'm just giving the from using the character. This is the input. If I want to extract whatever that starts with uppercase F, see what it gives. It just it has a literal meaning. It greedily matches everything that starts with the F, uppercase F, and it does not stop it here. The colon is here, but it does not stop it here. It just keeps searching and look for whether there is any other colon. It finds one more colon, then it just stops the pattern matching here. So this is called greedy pattern matching. By default, every pattern matching will be greedy. If you want to stop that greediness, then you have to give this quotation mark, which is question mark. So greedy matching means giving the match, the largest match as possible, as big as possible. So that is the greedy matching. By default, it is all pattern matching could be greedy when you give the possible the meta character. So in this pattern matching, look at that. Let's explore this pattern matching. The cap symbol F denotes the string should start with uppercase F, and the colon means the string should end with colon, and the plus symbol means one or more character can match. So in this pattern, since we are giving doesn't give the question mark symbol, it is by default greedy pattern. That's why it just looks for the starting character F and keeps on searching until it finds another. Even if you give this colon here, it will keep on doing. See, it includes the second colon as well. Okay, so it will not stop that pattern matching. It will just keep expanding it, push it beyond and before. So that is called greedy matching. If you want to stop the greedy matching, then you have to give the question mark. That will stop greedy matching. For example, if you give the same string here, if you don't want to include the other characters, you just want to consider this one, then you can give the starting character should be F and just pull whatever character you see here, R, O, M, all those things. Pull whatever you see here as much as possible, but stop when you find the last character is colon. So it stops it here. It doesn't consider the other characters that comes after this end of the character. So this is called non-greedy matching. Okay. So what stops that non-greedy matching? What stops that greedy matching? The question mark will stop that greedy matching and then will make that pattern matching as non-greedy matching. So note it down. How you can stop greedy matching? Question mark will make it non-greedy. So the next thing, how can you do fine tuning with multiple files? Okay, multiple files and multiple. So still, if you want to narrow down the search, still if you want to do the fine tuning with multiple files, how can you do that? So for that, we are going to use the parenthesis. So parenthesis means extract and store variables. And this doesn't mean anything. The parenthesis means just it says the starting of the extraction and the end of the extraction. Close of the parenthesis means the end of the extraction. Open parenthesis means starting of the extraction. Okay, let's see some more example on this. Here, so this is just introducing to multiple little bit more different pattern matching, how you can combine multiple characters together to perform deep pattern matching. So here I'm giving a string from Stephen. I just picked the string from that mbox sort file. Okay, I just picked some string and put it as a variable here. And here what I'm doing, just try to decode the meaning of this. What is the meaning of this? Can you see the meaning? A caret from, that means the starting of that should be from. That means, yes, it is from. It starts with from. And then the starting should be, even if it starts with a line, consider that line. Yes, it considers the line, but does it extract it? No, it doesn't extract the, we don't want to extract that from. Ignoring that, it just want to see whether it starts with the from, but it doesn't want to extract it. Instead, it wants to extract only this. To do that, we are saying that after that empty space, just pull everything, whatever that comes after that empty space. Here there is a empty space. So it just pull everything that comes after that empty space until this at symbol. Okay, so at symbol is that. So it just pull everything, non-empty space character that comes after that. And then it extracts the at symbol, and also it extracts everything that comes after that. So uppercase S means non-empty space. Please verify your table. What is the meaning of uppercase S? White space character. So when you give uppercase S, then it will just say non-empty space character. So here, before this at, this is the non-empty space character. And after this yet, at, this is the non-empty space character. So the meaning of this pattern matching is just pull all the characters that comes before and after at without any empty space. Just it will pull all these things and put it in the variable A. I hope you got it, right? The plus symbol, just pull all the characters unless or otherwise it is empty space. If not, just put it together. Let's see one more thing. If you don't want to extract the Stephen, instead if you want to extract only this pattern that comes after this at, how can we do that? Here we are saying that just extract the at, okay? At, and then parenthesis inside the starting, yes. The starting should be the empty space, not empty space. And then as many times as you want. So the starting should be at, that means it will start extracting it from here, and then just put all those things that comes after that at symbol. If you put it before, then it will just extract this Stephen dot marquardt. Since you put it after, it just extract this uct.ac.za. So pattern matching. So how you can give the pattern to extract the character filtering. So this example gives you a little bit more understanding on how you can design your pattern to match, to extract it. Okay. So the next thing, we are going to do a little bit more examples to see how you can do. So as many examples as you see, you will get a deeper understanding on how you can put multiple meta characters together to perform pattern matching. Okay. So look at this example. I'm again taking this mbox sort.txt file and put it together in a file handler. And then, all this, this is the fourth time we are looking at this code. So you should be able to decode it. So we are just going through that line and then stripping off that empty space. And then now you have to focus here. Can you decode it? Uppercase, yes. Non-empty space. That is the meaning. And then at symbol should be there. That is in the line. Wherever you see the at symbol, that means wherever you see the email pattern, just extract that. And wherever you see the empty space, non-empty space, empty space, stop that searching. Stop that searching. That is the meaning of this. So if you open this line, this big file, wherever there is at symbol that is continuous without any empty space, it will just extract all the content and put it together in this email address, the address pattern. Okay. So very simple, very simple. This pattern is very simple. Just look for @ symbol and it should be the continuous string without any empty space. So in your exam or homework, I will ask the questions like this, like just extract this kind of content from the file. To extract it, what could be the pattern that you will give? What could be the pattern that you have to give? Okay, so all you have to understand is what character match for what pattern. That's what you have to understand. Okay, so then we will see little bit more methods, some other methods. So far, what are the methods that we have seen? From the regular expression file, we have seen search, and then we have seen find all. Let's see little bit more methods, like some other methods. There is a method called full match. There is a method called full match. What that full match will give? The full match, to call that method, as usual, you have to give the library name re.fullMatch method. What it will return? It will return a match object if and only if the entire target string from the first to the last character matches the regular expression pattern. For example, look at this. What is the regular expression pattern? I already told you about this curly brace in the starting of the lecture. What is the meaning of curly brace? It will just look for the repetition, the count, number of that occurs, the count. Curly means count. So if you give the curly means here, it will just look for the count of number of characters. So if you say 42, then the meaning is length of the characters in the given string is 42, then the pattern matched. Okay, so the regular expression pattern that we give here is curly brace 42. What is the meaning? The meaning is the number of patterns should be 42. That is the only thing that we want to see, filter out. So if the match performs successfully, it will return the entire string. Only if it performs, it will give, or else it will give the empty string. The entire string will be returned. Okay, if there is full match. If not, it will not return anything. Okay, for example, if you want to give, if you want to see whether the given string has 10 characters, then you have to give curly brace 10. If the given number of character is 10, then it will return it. Or if it is beyond or less or more, then it will not return. It will exactly want to see whether the given string has 10 characters. If it has, then it will return. So that is the method, full match method. So note it down. Full match method will look for the exact pattern of the regular expression. Here we are looking for number of pattern, but again, you can do anything. The full match will be very strict in whatever you have given. If it sees that match, then it will return. So that is the full match method. So if you count this string, exactly it has 42 characters. So here I'm giving the regular expression 42. If it matches, then I want to print the result. Then only it will be saved. If else, it will not be saved. Okay. So I'm just printing it. Print the actual match value. How many matches? The match is result.group. For example, I'm just giving few more character here. I'm adding some high to this. So here it does not give it. It just throws some error. If the match doesn't occur, then it will throw error. Okay, next method that you are going to learn is called split method. Split method. Note it down. What the split method will do? It is again the same thing. We have done this before. Do you remember that whatever you have given that space or the underline that can be splitter? So the split method, the same thing here. What we are doing here in the given string, what is the target string? This is the target string. And what is the lowercase s? If you recall, lowercase s means, what is the lowercase s? white space character. So wherever you see the white space character, split it and put it as list element. That is the meaning here. So wherever it sees the white space character, so here there is a white space, then it will split it and put it as a separate list element. Here there is a white space, then split it and put it as a separate list element. So this is how the split method will work. You can give anything here, but here I'm just using the meta character itself to say it is empty string. So if you run it, you can see wherever it sees there's empty space, it will split it and put it as a list element here. We have done it like this already in the list method. We have done it with the delimiter. If you recall, split with the delimiter will do the same thing. So the next one, sub method, you're going to learn. The next method that you're learning, note it down, sub method. What this sub method will do, it will do the replacement in string using regular expression, replacement of the string in using regular expression. So target string is the same string and re.sub, re.sub. So what I'm doing here, the first parameter will be the empty space. The second parameter will be what you want to replace. The first parameter will be what you want to replace. And the second parameter will be what it needs to be replaced with. And the third parameter will be the where you want to look at. If you put all these things together, then you will see this. So wherever you see the empty space, the sub method will replace that empty space with this hyphen, I have given you the reference link here for more methods. If you there are multiple resources available if you want to learn more about the regular expression. So the W3 school, for example, we have seen find all, search, split, sub. I have covered all the 4 methods here. Okay. And then I have covered all the characters given in the table. And we have covered some B, D, yes. But you can see for the Z, white, some other A, B. So 4 other characters are there. You can see the meaning. And we have seen all these character sets. Okay. So if you want to refer a little bit more on that, you can refer the W3 school. Okay. So that is the tutorial of regular expression.